Africans are now thinking outside the box. So a lot of African leaders are now learning from Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. Oma shasiye nyema biya mind blowing. So Tanzanian president known as Samia Hassan, that is her beautiful image on the screen, has also joined Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso to fight against the Western influence. So in case you don't know, the US, France and UK, tactically, they are trying to exploit Africa, our natural resources, our minerals, whatsoever that they would need, and just to, sort of extort and exploit us. And this has been going on for a very, very long time. However, Captain Ibrahim Traore, ever since he took over power, just was breaking that particular case. So what he started doing was to first of all nationalize all institutions, especially gold and other mineral firms that is being run by foreigners in the country. And these foreigners are backed by governments of the US, UK and France. So initially, when you mine, you cannot process it. You would have to sell it out there. They go and then process it, and then that the mineral resource belongs to you would go back there and buy from them or exchange it with other form of goods. So there is no value on your natural resource. Now, so the Captain Ibrahim Traore, and he said after taking over power through coup, what he started doing was to take over those mines, nationalize it, and also build factories that can process those raw gold materials and other minerals to the last form, so they can sell and have value for money. Now, as we speak to you, Tanzanian president has also passed a law that a lot of people are applauding her for. According to the law, she has banned the use of US dollars and other foreign currencies such as pounds and co for local transactions. So when you go to Tanzania and other African countries, for example Ghana, Airbnb, other services and goods are priced in dollars especially. You would want to book this Airbnb, they will say $40 per day, $100 per day, $150. Some even quote in pounds. So when you go to Tanzania, Samia, Her Excellency, has banned that particular move. Now, a lot of people are celebrating her. A lot of people are praising her. A lot of people are even calling on other African leaders, said they should learn from this woman. So some people wrote on X after the news went viral. Dr. Francis was the first person that actually that's already the norm in many African and non-African countries. It's just you who is ignorant. So this person is saying the norm is that things are being priced in foreign currencies when you travel in Africa and other African countries, non-African countries, sorry. They price their goods and services in dollars, pounds, and other foreign currencies that hold worth. Tony said, as if ordinary Tanzanians had dollars in their pockets for daily expenditures. For many, even the local currency is so difficult to come by due to unemployment. So this person is also saying that it is only the rich who have dollars in their pocket to afford goods and services in dollars. So this ban on US dollar and other foreign currencies wouldn't necessarily work in Tanzania. It's the employment ebeba Tanzanian citizens. So Mohammed Krumah said, no, I totally disagree with this your ideology. Banning the US dollars doesn't literally change the economic status of a country, and not everything that works for one man should be done in another's home. So this person is saying because Burkina Faso's president Ibrahim Traore is banning these things and trying to nationalize a lot of things, doesn't mean Tanzanian president, Her Excellency Samia, should also do same. Also, answer the fact say Juma or Burkina Faso doesn't mean it will necessarily work in Tanzania. So he disagrees with this move. Wisdom said normally this shows that most of the leaders we have are very empty. Even in Canada, do you spend US dollars there? Even in Mexico, can you pay for goods inside Mexico with dollars? We really need enlightened minds in positions of power. This person is saying what the Tanzanian leader is doing is the right thing, because when you travel to Canada, you can't use US dollars there. When you travel to Mexico, you can't pay for goods and services with US dollars. So why are they allowing same in Tanzania and other African countries? As a Ghanaian, I will speak for myself. It is very, very common in Ghana. So Wisdom is saying he is in full support of the Tanzanian president. Ernest Herman from Ghana said, in Ghana, lands, houses, and many other things are priced in dollars, while our currency is the cedi. I feel so embarrassed each day. You read news and we are so proud, prioritizing someone's property more than our own. So Abrante will say, look, when you come to Ghana, rent, you want to, buy house, lands, and other properties, they price it in dollars, which is mind-blowing. We spend cedi, so why don't we price, these goods and services in cedis instead of pushing another man's currency, dollars. Erica Z, say, 1, no, they don't. Mama Samia is killing Tanzanians daily. 2, foreign currency was already banned. The black market traders don't care, and immigration still accepts USD. Y'all gotta give up the Africa fantasies. Real governments here still sadly bow to the West. So Erica is saying this woman is killing Tanzanians and trying to play smart like a true African. We won't accept dollars and pounds and co. Wouldn't necessarily mean that things will work in Tanzania. Tanzanians are suffering. According to immigration, when you are traveling or coming into the country and you still want to pay for money, almost $8. So what is this woman trying to do? Lastly, Johannes said, this is what I want Ghana to emulate ASAP, because it's funny how we dump our currency and purchase estate properties and do other businesses in dollars, but America will never trade our currency. We should wise up Africa. So Johannes is saying, look, when you come to Ghana, and earlier I said it's very, very common in Ghana. Say most of the things that we buy, we pay for lands, rent, properties. If you go online, they quote in dollars. This house is in East Legon Hills, $250,000. This house is in East Legon, 250. This house is at Boche, 150,000 US dollars. He said, our African leaders, in this case Ghana President John Dramani Mahama, should also do same. This whole bullshit issues, we should be proud as Africans and spend our own currency instead of pushing another man's currency. So Tanzanian President Sisi Enuka say she has joined forces with Ibrahim Traore and copying some of the policies. Do you think other African leaders should also do same? Do you think pricing of goods and services in dollars and pounds should be banned in all African countries so that our currency will stand? Or do you think we should introduce a common currency for all Africans for the purpose of trade? For I've share a comment section and answer the bejamu. Yes, sure. Watch a video on YouTube. You subscribe here, but more say over subscribe. Yeah, that's it.
Vimbaz TV.